Hi everyone, it's Vicky and it's Wip Wednesday. I'm sorry I've missed 2 in a row. I do get a bit tired after work and then I just don't make a video. So I'm making this one on Sunday. I'm doing it in advance, so I'll make sure I've got a video up for Wednesday. Here's that shawl that I was showing you that I've been working on. I was working on it when I was at work in my lunch times. I've got a shell stitch edging. You can see all the lovely sequins. So I got this yarn from the range, and it's all acrylic. Isn't that beautiful? So I wore this with a really pretty dress to a wedding, and the wedding was in Wales, and it was a little bit chilly, so it was good to have this with me just to keep my shoulders warm. And I just love all this sparkle. So this is now on my tailor's dummy, just to make her warm in my office. And Wales was beautiful. I've been to Wales once before, to this area. It's near Snowdonia. And I've been to the south of Wales before, but yeah, this time when we were driving, we passed a shop called Amanda's Fabrics, and I had a lovely little look. I couldn't stay for long. We were on the way to the wedding, and I picked up this piece of fabric. So it's a fat quarter, it's 100% cotton, and it's full of sheep. That was the one thing I really loved about the driving, was all the green fields and the sheep. It was really special. All the little lambs had been born, so they were so cute. And that was the bag that she put it in. So I'm thinking I'm going to make myself a project bag with this. I can make 2 project bags with a fat quarter. So I could make 2 project bags, or I don't know, maybe I'll make 2. So that's my sheep fabric. And then let's do this one. This is a baby cardigan that I'm making. So I've started. I'm using that yarn I got from Aldi. Let me see if I've got one with a label on it still. It's this one, the roving yarn. And I chose a ball that started on a light color because I wanted it to go light to dark. And this will be like a sleeveless cardigan, so it'll have a little cap sleeve almost. You'll see as I get further along. So that is the baby cardigan that I'm working on. It did start a little bit darker and now it's going light, but you can see by the yarn it'll go darker soon. So that'll be quite fun, where it goes sort of a little bit dark, light, and then into dark again as it goes down. And it was really fun. I couldn't find any stitch markers, and then I started digging around in my box of finished things, and I found so many stitch markers. And I do want to make a few more for myself, some more current ones. So these are little plastic sunflowers as stitch markers. So there's the baby cardigan, and then I found this this needle stopper. There is another one somewhere, but it's just helping these stitches not to fall off. Soon I will get to a point where I will cast off the sleeves. So that's the front, the one side of the front. There's a sleeve, there's the back, there's another sleeve, there's the other side of the front. So a little bit more increasing, and then I'll cast off the sleeves, and then I keep going on the side, the back and the side. You'll see when I get there. So that's the baby cardigan. And my picnic blankets is coming along really well. So just to remind you, it's called Granny Goes Random, and these are the first 2 balls of yarn. So this one's got a bit more than this one, and here, so these have all had round 2 done. well, not round 2, color change 2. I had to put a note in the description of my last video, so it's actually round 3 and 4, but it's color change 2. So these are all done for color change 2. And even though it says random, I did have to a couple of times choose a different square because it felt like I was using the same colors over and over again, and I do want it to look more rainbowy. And these ones are on row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and it's color change 3, and I love that. Getting quite close to the camera, sorry. Let's move that to there. These are really cute, these little corner ones. I like that one. I feel like that one's really rainbow. There. So I'm getting on with this. I feel like I'm doing really well. Do need to spend a bit more time on it. I was wondering where I lost these scissors. Now I know. So my crocheting's going well. My knitting's going well. I've pulled out that new piece of fabric, so I'm going to make myself a project bag or 2. And I'll be back next week to show you how far I've got with all my odds and ends. Thanks for watching and have a good day. Bye.